relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Vassell in at small forward. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Harden. And he gets it to go from the high post.
I'm just going to say this. It's too easy for Harden. He is so good at recognizing when to rise up in that mid-range.
Zubac against Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. And stolen by Leonard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
First team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Yeah.
And Allie, thank you for that. And in the big market of Los Angeles, with a sparkling new arena, Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves.
Got it. You see the poise, you see the patience. The more experience Wemby gets, the better he becomes.
To the middle, pass to Zubac. Over Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Off the mark there with a 3. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Harden against Vassell. Now Zubac. Zubac with a screen on Fox. Leonard passes to Zubac. 6 on the shot clock.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. And Wembanyama missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Collins right side. Dunn outside. And the three-pointer goes. Dunn's got his second bucket on the night.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Castle. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet already. Castle just taking what he sees open up.
To the inside. Zubac passes to Collins. Outside for Harden. Nifty move. Count it. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
Fooled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch. Okay.
Spurs trail by 8. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Now here's Harden. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 1:04 left in the first quarter. From behind the arc. And Victor Wembanyama gets a 3. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
I'll tell you, when Wemby starts driving, how do you stop the pull-up? I mean, there's just no way.
Here's Harden. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Leonard. Pass to Dunn. Zubac. Screen. The fadeaway. We get it again. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 5. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Leonard for 3. That shot off the mark. So So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers ahead. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So on the floor for San Antonio. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at center. A line change here for San Antonio.
First team.
The Clippers in the lead. Well, RJ, some rebuilds go better than others. Wouldn't you say the Spurs are off to a good start?
Oh, they've got their cornerstone in Wembanyama, along with an array of young talent and plenty of picks. They look to compete now and for years to come, I would think so.
Cornette passes to Champagnie. Here's Harper. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebounded by Champagnie. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the paint. San Antonio moving the ball around. Outside Johnson. From downtown. San Antonio again can't hit. Left side Paul. Pass to Bogdanovich. The 3. The putback. Out to Beal. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Beal's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Just a gritty shot by Beal, basically ignoring the cut.
The Clippers lead by 5. Outside Bogdanovich. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Paul. Harper passes to Champagnie. Here's Harper. Launches it. Champagnie shot is off. Beal outside. Here's the 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
It's the confidence of Beal. He lets it fly from range, but he really likes the look.
To the wing, right side. Will it go? And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Left side, Paul. Batum, pass to Jones. Beal outside. Here's Batum. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed. Batum's gotten his first bucket of the night. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Outside Bogdanovich. Lots of room. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Harper. Stolen by Jones. Left side, Bogdanovich. Sinks the tray. Bogdanovich has got 8.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Paul passes to Beal. Bogdanovich from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 11 points in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Let's go with a 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Cornette can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 19. Paul passes to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Champagny. Tries again. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Bogdan Bogdanović making things happen for the Clippers with 4 three-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. Back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, Bogdan Bogdanović really making a difference here.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. And it's Zubats in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Wembanyama with it. Dunn in his pocket.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Collins passes to Harden. Collins with a screen on Fox. Three-pointer, Harden. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. Spurs trail by 19. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Clippers last season, inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers, Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock. Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Vassell, a screen on Zubats. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Out left to the wing. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Castle. Rebounded by James Harden. Los Angeles leading by 16. Pass to Zubats. Now here's Dunn. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The 3-ball. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Collins. Harden's got 9.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Beal finds Paul. Now Bogdanović. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
You can tell Bogdanović is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. It's stolen by Fox. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 21.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman, Wembanyama, is especially hard to stop in transition.
Three-pointer, Beal. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Takes the 3. Jones grabs the board. The Clippers lead by 19. Ball with it. Fox picks him up. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich passes to Batum. Jones in the post. He's covered by Fox. And he converts the layup. Jones has got his first basket.
At point blank range, oh yeah. You're not missing from there.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Goes back up, and the layup is good. Wembanyama's got 29 points.
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
The 3. Wemby showing off the range.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Beal outside. The 3 is up. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Beal wastes no time getting those 3 points back.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Batum. Collins comes in for Jones. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Beal. And it's Harden in for Paul.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell, you don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
This one for 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
This is Harden's mindset, consistent at attacking and looking to shoot off the catch.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles leading by 20. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Harden surveying the D. Bogdanovich up top. Puts up a 3. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Harden finds Bogdanovich. Again, Los Angeles.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Harden to pass to Bogdanovich. Zubats with a screen on Castle. Counted from distance. Bogdanovich has got 14 points now in the second half.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed. Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
Bogdanovich from long range. The shot misses. The Spurs have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And the bucket is good. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Harden to pass to Bogdanovic. Collins a screen for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Incredible game for him. He had endless energy. No doubt, best player on the floor tonight.
Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Harden to pass to Bogdanovic. Offline with a 3. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Bogdanovic on the wing. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And San Antonio has possession. Vassell outside. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Here's Bogdanovic. Misses the shot. So no problem for the Clippers as they get... Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Mark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations, and sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
Now here's Lillard. The three. Good on the triple.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Harden with it. Klingon defending. Deflects the pass. And even 3-on-3 break. The shot by Lillard wide open to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Harden gets the bucket.
If you give Harden even a sliver of space in the mid-range area, forget about it.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And here's Leonard. After Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Outside, Avdia. Avdia, a screen on Zubac. 3-pointer, Lillard, and another 3 for Portland.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Walk up 2 there.
I think if you're defending hard, you got to take away his jumper. I mean, when he has space to shoot, he doesn't hesitate at all.
As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Here is Lillard. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Lets it go from deep. Lillard again missing.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Leonard. Collins setting the big for Harden. Avdia with the rebound. Portland leading by 5. Pass to Holiday. Lillard, a screen on done. Outside Holiday, doesn't get it to drop for him.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Second team foul.
Harden against Lillard. Harden looking it over. Kicks it out to Leonard.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over him.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Harden can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Klingon. Klingon the screen for Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Los Angeles with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Avdia on the wing. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clippers trail by 11. Collins a screen on Lillard. And here's Harden for 3. It's good from long range. Harden's got 10 points.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. It puts the defense right up against it.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Yang in at the 5. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players just around them. Guys, back over to you.
Good strategies. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Thibault. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
There's Beal with the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
Here's Sharp. Grant sets a screen for Sharp. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Henderson. All finds Bogdanovich. Again, Los Angeles.
And when Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Thibault for 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
Pass to Sharp. Henderson kicks to Grant. And Sharp has it in the corner. Grant sets a screen for Sharp. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Bogdanovich passes to Batum. Tipped away and taken away by Paul. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it galloping. The fast break chance.
2 minutes.
Jones for 3. Oh my, he'll go to the line with the chance for a 4-point play. Jeremy Grant picks one up, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Charles Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Pass to Grant. Sharp with this screen on Beal. No good from Grant. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Sharp, the pass to Thibault. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Sharp. And Bogdanovich kicks to Jones. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Jones. Outside for Beal. Back to Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I mean, this guy is so good in the pick and roll, and it's such a reliable play for him because he's so good at reading the defense.
Pass to Batum. Bogdanovich wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 3. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Sharp. Looking to end the run. Back to Thibault. Here's the 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Fades back. No good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from the Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Up top, Klingon. Pass to Kamare. Over in the corner, Lillard. Holiday, a screen on Harden. On the wing, Holiday. Hands it from downtown. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that assertive, confident attitude. I mean, Holiday knew as the pass was coming his way that he was going to catch it and let it go quickly.
Drains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Took him no time at all on that one. Lillard's got 21.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Guys, back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Shoots the 3, and the basket by Kamare. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up. Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Pass to Avdia. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Leonard finds Dunn. Harden outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Kicks it out to Jones. Stolen by Grant. Pass to Thibault. To the paint. Stolen by Jones. Batum with the ball. Now Henderson defending. And the Clippers miss again. Trailblazers leading by 6. There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
Jones with the screen on Sharp. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. outside for Batum. Pass to Bogdanovich. They need this. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
A three from Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Trailblazers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Clippers trail by 9. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Batum finds Jones. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Paul for 3. Henderson pulls it in.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Sharp. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Portland, Henderson and Sharp are the guards. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Williams at the center. Sharp, the pass to Grant. Sharp sets the pick for Grant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, what a response from Grant. If his team wasn't fired up, they are now.
Bogdanovich finds Jones. Back to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Jones. It's stolen by Thibault. There's the three. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Batum wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple.
Right back at you. Nicholas Batum with the answer. Determined to get those 3 points back as quick as possible.
Grant the pass to Sharp. Back to Grant from downtown. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal outside. Bogdanovich. The long shot, no good.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Clippers trail by 12. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First team.
Jones sets the pick for Bogdanovich. Now Jones. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Collins comes in for Derek Jones. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Beal. And it's James Harden in for Chris Paul. Harden fires. Harden money from the arc.
In attack mode and looking to score whenever he can, this is Harden at his best.
Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
The Clippers running out of time. Bogdanovich with a screen on Lillard. Now Bogdanovich. Harden outside.
You just will not compete. Lillard plays the game with such passion. Dame coming up big on defense.
Holiday. Cleared away by Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Lillard shoots the 3. Clean from outside.
Lillard is lethal as a shooter, even from way downtown.
Zubac's a screen on Lillard. Now Collins. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Kamara.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Harden. The putback. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And Leonard has massive hands, which he uses to his advantage to snag offensive boards.
Lillard against Harden. Unloads. Got it to go.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
James Harden, third personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Bogdanovich fired. The 3 is off. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left. This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
From deep. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks.
some inexperience.
Well, B.A., these teams are young. Yes, they are. But here's a chance for them both to get a little more seasoning and continue to develop their respective games.
So here's Portland's starting group. We've got Drew Holiday, Klingon out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Kamara in at the 3. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Fox against Lillard. Double team on Lillard. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 5 now.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And legs the impact of Toumani Camara. A big reason the Blazers have been ahead of schedule.
Yeah, Brian, he is a classic example of a guy who doesn't need the ball to make a big impact on your team. He does all of the little things that help you win.
A coach's dream, making a name for himself now.
Leaves a lot of skin on the floor.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. He's got 11.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. For 3, here's Lillard. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Avdia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Drops in the 3.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Here's Wembanyama. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Holiday passes to Lillard. Poke loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. And it's Fox with the jam.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
1:39 left to play in the first. From the arc. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Lillard can't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Wow, how about that? Spurs trail by 17. Shot to stop the run. Wembanyama, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 7. From down in the low post, it goes. Wembanyama's got 9.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Hits the trifecta. 41 seconds left in the first quarter here. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Klingon. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
San Antonio has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Wembanyama. Rejected by Klingon.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. Can't connect from long distance. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 14 points for him. Fires from way outside. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trail Blazers. He's been an offensive... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Portland?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Spurs trail by 16. Here's Bryant. Williams grabs the board.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
There's a screen. Left side Thibault. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Portland, no good that time either. And for the Spurs, they're shooting only 31% of the game. Now the Blazers on the move. Pass to Grant. From the arc. San Antonio with a rebound. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. And the son of NBA champion Ron Harper, Dylan is an intriguing player. He went 2nd overall in the draft, a versatile combo guard who plays with a lot of confidence.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Sohan. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Trailblazers lead by 15. Three-pointer Sharp. Thibault finds Sharp. The fader. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, maybe overly confident right there. And if I were him, I would not be making eye contact with my coach.
Outside Thibault. The 3. Outside for Grant. Williams with the screen. Shoots a fadeaway. Offensive rebound. Thibault on the wing. Williams a screen on Bryant. Thibault. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Harper passes to Cornette. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint. getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season's 10.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer. What a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
Shots good by Henderson.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Here's Johnson. 1:21 left in the second.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
Outside for Grant. It's stolen by Johnson. Bryant with the bucket. Portland leading by 15. Outside Thibault. Sharp a screen on Bryant. Here's Thibault. Nails it from 3. Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Cornette. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Thibault on the wing. Three-pointer. San Antonio with a rebound. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
15 seconds left in the first half of this game. From deep, Wembanyama. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second personal foul. First team.
And that one misses.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Damian Lillard. 1 shot.
Just 4 seconds left in the half. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 18. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Clinging with a screen. For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's on De'Aaron Fox. Soft touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 18. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Wembanyama with it. And Kamara picks him up defensively. And that one's good. And that's 20 points for Victor Wembanyama.
He's been their top scorer, but he's really had to fight for it. He'll need to be more efficient in the future for this club to reach its full potential.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Lets it go from 11. Holiday grabs the miss. Trailblazers lead by 20. And the Spurs, willing to be patient with this rebuild, But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click. That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Lillard's got 43 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Rejected by Klingon. Launches it. Good. Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Here's Wembanyama. Rejected by Klingon. Lillard outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Looking to end the run. Fox outside. All sorts of time. That's good on the jumper. Fox has got his second basket.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, BA, they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside Wembanyama. On the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, forcing his way to the line. Wemby, such a long dude.
And a new group getting ready for Portland. Williams is checked in for Klingon. Jeremy Grant comes in for Avdia. Thibault, he's checked in for Kamara. And it's Sharp in for Drew Holiday. Lillard fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
Wembanyama with it. He's got 24. 6 on the shot clock. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Portland making a switch here. Henderson's checked in.
Number 00.
San Antonio with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Fox powers it home.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Williams finds Sharp. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That one falls for Grant.
Great basketball play runs into family for Jeremy Grant. But he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
Wembanyama against Williams. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
And so it's Portland in total control, up by 29 going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 3-pointer Sharp. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. 13 feet out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer Sharp drills it from deep.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. It looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Inside, out to Lillard. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Yes, on the jumper. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Wembanyama, pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Avdia. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Barnes. Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the quarter. Lillard outside, fires from deep, and again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Wembanyama, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It goes on Denny Avdia. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wembanyama's got 18 points in just the second half.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
A minute 53 left in the fourth. Lillard with the bucket. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Castle with it, and Kamara picks him up defensively. Nice little shot fake there. Got the D out of position.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Lillard fired, and it's good from way out there.
Oh, man, better to be lucky than good sometimes.
Fires away from way. Oh, ring it up from long distance.
Limitless range.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, in a great win for the Trailblazers.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Damian Lillard.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Lillard can't get it to go. Wembanyama with it. Avdia picks him up. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. This one for three. Avdia pulls it in.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And stolen by Holiday. Back to Lillard. From downtown, yet another bucket.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Wembanyama with a bucket.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. puts up a deep three. Basket is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point. Harden, that's good.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
And it's the Clippers' ball. It's a 3-point game. Tries it from 19. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Back from outside, and it's John Collins with the rebound. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Here's Castle. Offline from the high post. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The 3 from Harden and another 3 for the Clippers.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
The Spurs have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. The kick out to Barnes. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And he comes up with the deuce.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. Launches a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wembanyama, no good.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 3 from Harden. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen. Beyond the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Wembanyama's got 5.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now, here's Collins. Harden gets the bucket.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Indoors after Paul George left, many figured the Clippers were a lottery-bound team. Instead, they were a 50-win team.
And Kev, they had great contributions up and down the roster. There was incredible balance. And needless to say, you have a man in the head coaching position who is one of the all-time best in Ty Lue.
Dunn misses.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Basket counts.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Harden against Fox. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard, and stolen by Vassell. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Clippers leading. Collins a screen on Fox. And here's Harden for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Leonard. Collins setting the big for Leonard. Back to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To halt the run. And again, no good by the Clippers. A 3 from Wembanyama. The shot will not fall. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got Jeremy Sohan. He's out there with Luke Cornett. Brian is out there with Harper. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. So when we talk about value players, Doris, Derek Jones comes to mind.
Oh, Kevin, there is absolutely no doubt he deserves to be in this category. This guy combines great athleticism with an ability to knock down shots because he's worked at it. And defensively, we know he's going to make things tough on his opponent.
Now, here's Harper. They grab their own miss. Cornett kicks to Harper. From outside the arc, there we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Still a developing part of Harper's game. When he's hitting from deep, Dillon is really tough to guard.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Now, here's Batum. He has yet to score. Kicks it out to Paul. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebound, San Antonio. Cornett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bryant has the open look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Bryant. Batum sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
They double team Beal. Jones, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
Cornett with it, defended by Batum. Bryant can't get it to go. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Now, here's Batum. Still yet to score. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Nice D from Bryant. Pass to Sohan. Kicks it out to Bryant. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Harper. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Harper's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Paul. Bogdanovich left side. Harper with the steal. Lets it go from deep. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
He may be a rookie, but Harper plays like a veteran. There's no intimidating this young man. Lots of buckets for him tonight.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Paul finds Beal. Back to Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Jacks up a three. That shot no good. And so that's the end of the first half. It's San Antonio ending the second quarter on a 14-5 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Dylan Harper has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Collins.
Collins, such a confident shooter, and this guy on the catch, he's ready to rock.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Kevin?
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
Here's Castle. Still without a basket. Pass to Wembanyama. From the arc. It's hauled in by Dunn. Clippers trail by 7. Now Zubac. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Harden inside the three-point line. Again, Los Angeles.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Stolen by Harden. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group. Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
Pass to Castle. And stolen by Dunn.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Clippers trail by 3. Dunn with a screen on Fox. Dunn outside. Nobody near Leonard. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected, endorsed, coveted head coaches.
Now think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. The game now all-time. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 16-5 run here. That gives them the lead. Paul's got 5.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
And here's Harper from the arc. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles. Inside, kicks it out to Jones. Bogdanovich wide open. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Spurs trail by 6. And here's Harper from the arc. They get it back. Pass to Bryant. Harper in the corner. Beal with the steal. The Clippers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Jones, no luck. The Spurs have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Paul. He has 6. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in just the second half. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Paul outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Close. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this...
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Harden finds Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Zubats. Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots the 3.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Clippers leading by 5. Harden with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And here's Leonard from 3. And stolen by Castle. Wembanyama, that's for 2. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Wembanyama. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Spurs on defense here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Over Castle. Harden outside. Shoots over Fox. Los Angeles with another miss. Spurs trail by 5. Three-pointer. San Antonio again missing. Harden outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Castle fires. Can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 8. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Wembanyama reels it in. Fox chance. Misses the three.
Excellent defense there, but he has to be smarter and a bit more patient.
Harden. And he does not hit.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Zubac with the screen for Collins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Fox against Harden. 4 on the clock. Harden with the screen on Castle. From 19, that one goes.
Bogdanovich is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots. That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Spurs trail by 7. Castle fires. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job. Lets loose a three. Here's Leonard. Bogdanovich. Now Leonard. For three. Harden money from the arc.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Los Angeles.
It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things changed in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity. And not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And Wembanyama, no good, had a chance to end the run right there. Outside Bogdanovich. And he misses the J. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Wembanyama fires, misses the deep three.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that
power forward. Zubac's in the middle. Dunn and Kawhi, they're the wings. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And for Portland, Denny Avdia out there with Toumani Camara. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Klingon in at the 5.
He's never shy to let it go from three-point range. Harden wants to make the D's job as tough as possible.
Camara, no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And Harden with the... slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, BA, I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
Now here's Leonard. Harden surveying the D. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Lillard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. From outside the arc, Harden can't hit. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. 3-pointer gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Leonard with a screen on Lillard. Over to the left wing. Back to Harden. From the high post. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Zubac, screen. Leonard passes to Zubac. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. Harden missing again. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 3. Harden with a bucket.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Avdia, screen on Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Avdia outside. Beyond the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Coach, the defense has been ahead of the schedule for Portland. Where do they take the next step in that regard?
Well, first off, BA, they can do much better on the defensive boards. Also, cutting down their careless fouls. Those are things they have to look to clean up.
They get it back. For 3, Collins. Not going to go that time. Blazers trail by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it for free right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Back to you guys.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Dunn. Leonard for 3. Drains the triple.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Lillard with the ball. Harden picks him up. Pass to Klingon. Lillard against Harden. Now Holiday. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Harden. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Harden, good.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Lillard. Oh, stolen by Harden from deep three-point land. No good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots.
And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. We've got Nicholas Batum, Chris Paul out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's Jones in at the 4. Thibault, that's good. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see it upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Clock at 6. Back to Paul. Fires at the elbow. Williams grabs the board. Blazers trail by 3. Grant finds Thibault. Grant the screen. Fader on the way. Rebound by the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Beal. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Batum outside. Bogdanovic with it. Thibault picks him up. The baseline J. Bogdanovic, that's good. Bogdanovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well within his arsenal. Bogdanovic doesn't hesitate when given the mid-range jump shot.
Nails it from 3.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Paul, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Now in his 21st season in the association, Chris Paul, one of the all-time greats, Coach.
Yeah, BA second in career assists and steals after John Stockton. Just an incredible career. And when you talk about the greatest point guards of all time, he is definitely in the conversation.
Thibault against Paul. Missed inside.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Three-pointer Sharp. The rebound by Bogdanovic. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Now Portland with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Sharp. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Paul against Henderson. Back to Paul. Outside Bogdanovic. From deep. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's a go-to shot for Bogdanovic. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
Thibault, a screen on Beal. Left side Thibault. Fires the 3. Up again. Outside for Grant. Back to Sharp. Another shot. Count the basket. Sharp's got 5 points.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
There's a screen. Up top, Paul. Defended by Henderson. Beal, the pass to Bogdanovic. Jones with a screen on Thibault. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Outside Sharp. Thibault on the wing. Tries to save it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Jones against Grant. Fade away. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
Here's Thibault. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Thibault with a steal. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Clippers on top, leading by 5. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Get ready for some IRBS and amazing stuff from the Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Donovan Clingan up there with Abdia. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Kamara in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The Clippers lead by 5. Harden finds Zubac out to the right wing. And here's Collins for 3. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Abdia. Back to Lillard. Now Abdia takes a 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Abdia's got 6.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Hits the trifecta.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Abdia from outside. Another 3 for Portland.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Denny Abdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A. Denny was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, a big haul.
Lillard with the bucket.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Harden, done. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Zubac, screen. Leonard for 3.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Clingan was a big factor in him finding that block.
Back to Kamara. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Portland. 4-point game. Jacks up a 3. Off the outside. The 3 is up. Clingan with a screen. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. Abdia's got 9 points now in the second half.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
On the wing, Harden, defended by Lillard. Harden misses. Portland has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Lillard can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Leonard's shot's good.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Holiday from long range. Fires in the triple. Holiday's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Portland.
Substitution on the court.
Jones, the pass to Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Thibault with a steal. Sharp against Beal. Pass to Henderson. Thibault on the wing. Fades away. Kept alive. Williams finds Sharp. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Beal. Stolen by Sharp. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Thibault. Pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Thibault, a screen on Beal for the lead. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Clippers. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So, on the floor for the Clippers, they've got Derek Jones. Bradley Beal's out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Nicholas Batum, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And the shot goes.
Well, it doesn't matter what role or situation he's in. You can always count on Bogdanovich to get you a bucket.
They set the screen. And here's Grant from the arc. Buries it from 3. Grant's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
3-pointer Sharp. Outside Thibault. Pass to Grant. To take the lead. Bradley Beal with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Henderson, the pass to Grant. And here's Sharp. 4-3. Jones grabs the board.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Bogdanovich, no good. Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Grant, the pass to Williams. Williams with the screen. Money from 3.
Yeah, if you're not right up on him, he's going to hit that more often than not.
Beal with a screen on Henderson. Here's Beal. Releases from 15. Cleared away by Grant. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Takes a 3. Thibault against Jones. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Batum. Collins comes in for Jones. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Beal. And it's Harden in for Chris Paul.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that high.
There's a screen by Kamara. He launches. Zubac pulls it down. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Harden. Zubac. Avdia with a steal. Outside Lillard. Oh, got a piece of it. Zubac with the steal. Here's Harden. Beyond the arc. The free ball is down.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Avdia against Collins. For three. The three is in.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a three, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Harden. Now Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. Harden outside. Drives to the hoop. And he powers it down. One-handed.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Avdia, screen on Harden. Now Avdia. From deep. Zubac pulls it down. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Bogdanovic to take the lead. The triple drops.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Lillard misses the three. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
On the sideline tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the point. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Lillard the pass to Holiday. Back to Lillard. The tray. And the Trailblazers another 3.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard. When he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Barnes kicks to Fox. Shoots over Lillard. And another basket for San Antonio.
Nice use of the pick there. Fox lost the defender and capitalized.
Lillard against Fox. Outside Holiday. Misses the 3. Spurs have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Got that one up quick. Wembanyama's got 6.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, all defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Back to you.
It is a new day. Allie, we thank you very much. San Antonio leading by 4. On the wing, Fox. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell with it. Lillard picks him up. A 3 from Wembanyama. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
1:16 left in the first. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Richard, after winning Rookie of the Year, expectations are high for Stephon Castle.
He's got great two-way potential and the work ethic to beat that potential. He showed a lot of growth just in his first season.
Shot clock at 6. Right side, Avdia. So the wing on the left. Pass to Holiday. They need this one. Beyond the wing. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Spurs leading by 7. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Castle, no one around him. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Castle's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Lillard from outside. Rebound San Antonio. Now Wembanyama. Barnes screen on Lillard. On the wing. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's San Antonio. with a 10-point lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition.
Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Sharp against Harper. Going inside. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. Cornette's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Sharp. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
In the corner, Sohan with it. Sohan with the screen. Harper dishes to Bryant. Back to Harper. There's the screen over Williams. Another miss by Harper.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Sohan, the pass to Harper. And it's Bryant in the corner. Shot on the wing. And Harper, the bucket on the assist by Bryant. Harper's got 5 points now in the quarter. Sharp against Harper. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We had heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
And here's Harper from the arc. And the three ball is good. Harper's got his third basket of the night.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Down low. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 13. But right by Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Back to Cornette. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Robert Williams. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 1:53 left in the first half of the game. Henderson kicks to Thibault. Back to Henderson. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Henderson's got 7 points.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
He takes it in, and Harper slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Thibault for three. It's hauled in by Cornette.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Pass to McLaughlin. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Harper. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
He may be a rookie, but Harper plays like a veteran. There's no intimidating this young man. Lots of buckets for him tonight.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Harper against Sharp. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. 11-point game. In transition, here come the Spurs. And here's Bryant outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. 1 second left. No good that time. Dylan Harper getting it done for the Spurs. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Dylan Harper with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Pass to Lillard. Good on the shot. Lillard's got it back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now, here is Holiday. Off target with his three. In terms of playoff defense, Richard, it's hard to think of someone better than Drew Holiday.
Yes, the ball pressure, the deflection. He comes up with plays that impact winning, and he does have multiple titles.
San Antonio leading by 9. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Kamare. Here's Klingon. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. And the foul called on Tamani Kamara. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Behind of Wembanyama on the lob. Wow!
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Three-pointer, Fox. Portland grabs the miss. Klingon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have one, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you guys.
Yeah, but team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Here's Lillard. Good D by Barnes.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Three-pointer, Fox. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Taking 2 shots.
so he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Wembanyama. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Credit Holiday for igniting that break with his defensive effort.
The pass to Fox. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Castle on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Plenty of space. And he knocks down the jumper. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there it is for him. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Sharp against Harper. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Robert Williams.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Henderson with 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Williams at the center. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Pass to McLaughlin. To the middle. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Harper. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
To the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Spurs?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Harper with the ball. Williams picks him up. Offensive rebound. Fournette. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Wide open, but he couldn't get it to go down. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his first foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Fox in for Jordan McLaughlin. Basket is good.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Harper against Holiday. Here's Fox. Right in, and he jams it in.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard attacking. A corner, got it.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
San Antonio's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Puts up a 3, and there's the 3.
Hitting threes will be a key for Harper. If he hits them at a high rate, it'll take him to a whole new level.
Here's Holiday, and stolen by Vassell. Missed on the 3. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. 9-point game. Holiday outside. Outside. Lillard scanning the floor. Clinging with it. And now by Barnes. Here's Avdia. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3.
And how about the awareness by Clinging? A big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open.
Fox against Lillard. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama sets his screen for Harper. Down it goes for 3.
Ultra competitive. That's a nice answer by Harper. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard with it. Here's Holiday. Stolen by Avdia. A three-pointer. Good. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.